I married my high school sweetheart last Saturday, and by Monday night we were in a hotel suite in Tulum, tangled in white sheets and tequila. That's where he looked at me, really looked at me, and blurted out that he'd slept with every single one of my bridesmaids before we got engaged. I thought he was joking, but he started listing their names, his voice trembling, and my stomach went cold. The room felt smaller with every confession, every memory I replayed, every time I saw those girls smiling at me in their pale blue dresses. I stormed out, barefoot and crying, my wedding ring burning a hole in my pocket. I called my maid of honor, desperate for comfort, but she didn't answer. The next morning, she texted to meet at a cafe by the beach. She sat across from me, eyes puffy and hands shaking, and told me she was pregnant. The father? She didn't say, but her silence screamed the truth. I tried to hold back tears, tried to keep my voice steady, but everything inside me felt broken and raw. Back at the hotel, my husband begged for forgiveness, promising it was all in the past, that he wanted to start over. But every promise sounded hollow, every touch felt like a lunge. I called my parents, confessed everything, and they wanted me on the next flight home. I stared at my packed suitcase for hours, wondering how I'd missed all the signs, how I could have been so blind. I didn't leave. I couldn't. I realized I wasn't just mourning my marriage, I was mourning the version of myself that believed in him, in us, in fairy tales. I stayed in that hotel room, watching the sunrise alone, knowing that the hardest person to forgive would be myself.